Counter-Strike is a very special game, but something that separates it from other FPS esports is the in-game economy. Some may consider it super intricate and incredibly hard to learn, but it isn't. In this video, we are going to talk about the counter-terrorist economy. Specifically, we are going to talk about how a game that I was streaming went horribly wrong on the CT side. So coming off of a 7-8 half, we had to win the pistol round in order to stunt the T's momentum. Because if they won, they would most likely get to 10 or 11 rounds versus R7 before we would even get a buy-in. So we won the first 2 rounds, and the T's were able to plant on both of those rounds, so they would most certainly be able to buy for the 3rd round. Our 3rd round buy is not terrible. This is usually what pro players do as CTs. They try to get by with lesser weapons like the FAMAS or the SMGs to make some more money. The enemy team has 4 AKs and 1 Galil, so we are going against better weaponry. One of our SMGs plays a sight close up, and that would give them a small advantage on the people with the AKs. But our MP9 player decides to go play mid with the MP9. This all being why we have an op and 2 rifles. This guy had the money for a FAMAS, and he didn't use it even though he knew he was going to be playing mid. This is less of an economy lesson and more of a positioning lesson, with the appropriate weaponry of course. But due to this guy getting knocked out of his position at mid, we were overrun on A site and we lost the round. Early in halves, you should definitely force up against a win. Until somebody wins twice, you should just keep buying. So that's what we did. We had 1 rifle, 1 SMG, 2 5.7s, then 1 guy refused to buy. We do kill 3 people though. We shouldn't have rushed, we should have just played close angles, but ultimately we lost the round we needed to save. Saving really doesn't work out for us. One guy buys an op on an obvious save round. So we decided to rush B, and we killed 4 just out of pure luck and trading. But the op guy decides to play like an idiot and not change up where he's looking, so we lose the round. The principle still stands though. So now we should be forced into a double save, or at least we should be. If we wouldn't have forced up the round prior, we could have had a relatively full buy this round. Instead, we should be saving, but instead we get 1 op, 1 rifle, 1 shoddy, 1 SMG, and another refusal to buy. So since we don't have the right guns, we get totally destroyed this round. Playing at this level, Gold Nova 2, or anywhere in the Gold Novas, even up to Master Guardian, you really aren't good enough to be able to force up consistently and win them. Yes, you do have a better chance of winning, and sometimes it's a calculated risk, but you can't just force buy yourself over and over and over and expect to win a round, because at low ranks like these, you need to have your best rifles. You need to have your M4A1S, your M4, your AK, and your op. It's because of all this stuff that we ended up losing this game. We could have gotten a buy-in earlier, we could have shut them down earlier, prevented them from gaining momentum. So I've said all that to say this. The economy is not hard to learn. You need to learn it in order to have a really good game. So you're not force buying, so you're not on a SMG half your rounds. Here are some rules you can follow. If you win the first round, buy up SMGs if you can, a rifle. If you lose it, force up, armor, pistol. If you lose that, save, and you should be able to buy on the 4th round. Or you can choose not to force up on the 2nd round, be able to have full utility going into that 4th round. It all depends on what your team is comfortable with. Also, just do the math. It's not hard to do that type of math on the fly. Round loss bonuses go as follows: 1400, 1900, 2400, 2,900 and 3,400. Do the math while you're dead. It doesn't take that long to do. It will be worth it. You will start to win more. The more people understand that the reason that they aren't doing well isn't because that the other team is hacking, it's because they don't know how to buy, the more the lower ranks will get better and the more you'll be able to rank up.